Hello, and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the fourth grade concept of relative sizes. This is standard 4.8a in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 30 of the 2023 released STAAR test. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment and pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. All right, so we need to find an object here that is more than 3 fluid ounces and less than 1 pint of liquid when full. All right, so we're dealing with capacity here, and we don't have anything, unfortunately, that is going to be on our reference materials that's going to help us. We have some conversions, right, for volume and capacity. But it doesn't really necessarily help us because that doesn't tell us the relative sizes of things. This is something that we need to know. So let's go ahead and take a look at these, and we'll just try to eyeball this to figure out what the best thing is going to be. Okay, so let's see. What do we know about any of these shapes? Let's knock off some of the big ones. Okay, so hopefully when we're starting, the first thing that we're thinking here is, okay, I recognize that. That's a milk jug. Most of us actually call this a gallon of milk. All right, so this is how we're going to start this problem. That's a gallon of milk. It's got that very distinctive little handle. It's got the plastic you buy it at the store. Sometimes you can get a little thinner version of that called a half gallon. That's going to be our unit that we're going to start with. So that's our gallon of milk. Now, how does that relate to the ounces or the pint? Well, that we have reference materials for. Okay, so we've got, let's see, what do we have? We got some gallon equals 4 quarts, 1 quart equals 2 pints, and 1 pint equals 2 cups, 1 cup equals 8 fluid ounces. Okay, that's a lot there. So let's write that down here. We'll keep that in mind. That's going to help us figure this out. So this gallon equals 4 quarts. So I'm going to just draw here. All right, so there's my quarts. That's the same as that gallon. Inside each of those quarts, you've got 2 pints. Okay, pint, 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 and so on and so forth, right? Inside each of those pints, you've got 2 cups. See how small they're getting? Cup, 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 cup. And inside each of those cups, you've got 8 fluid ounces. Okay, so we need something that's between a pint right here, which is going to be 1/16 of a gallon, and let 3 fluid ounces, more than less than a cup. So it's definitely not this milk jug. This milk jug is way too big. It needs to be 1/16 of this milk jug. Okay, so it's not going to be that. It's definitely not going to be that bathtub. That bathtub is about 40 gallons. So we're kind of these are much too big. Okay, much too big. But now we're kind of stuck with the juice box and the eyedropper. Okay, that eyedropper looks pretty small, and actually it's usually measured in milliliters, which is the metric system. Doesn't really help us here, but that's less than an ounce. I mean, that's less than like 1 fluid ounce. So really, what we're dealing with, 1/16 of a gallon, right, is going to be this juice box. If you put 16 juice boxes that are completely full, right, you're going to get kind of close to that milk jug. And that's what we have to visualize here. That eyedropper, right, since it's 1/16, a pint is 1/16 of a gallon, 16 of those eyedroppers aren't going to get anywhere near to that milk jug. So our answer here is A.